Captain, we have received the details of our next stop. To obtain the power we seek from this black hole, we need a device referred to as I.D.E.T.A. It is located on the nearest planet. I have set a course for it already, so you can rest and recover.
Interesting. This is quite the collection of sharp tools.
Well, in case of medical emergency, these are the tools I'll use. While not exactly the same, these are essentially copies of the tools used by some of the top surgeons known to me.
Are these dismembered limbs of your fellow metal men?
No, these are parts one could use to replace lost limbs or destroyed organs. Sadly, these are no longer usable. There are, however, some usable cybernetics in that storage space. With these, one could save people who are beyond traditional surgery. I once saved a contractor who had been shot several times.
Intriguing. Did they survive?
It was hard, and he was not exactly the same person afterwards. But he lived, and my task was completed.
Core, what is this contraption?
A hoverbike. Think of it as a fast mount that never touches the ground, but at the same time does not fly in the air. Might be useful in this tournament. That reminds me, how well are you at mounted combat?
Well, once I got out of my tomb, I did learn to ride the beasts brought to our part of the world. I believe they are called horses, and I have seen these new beasts made by metal. Cars, I believe they are called.
I suspected as much.
Space. Over my dead divine body, I'll step out into space again.
Your statement has been noted, and will be logged for future events. But I did what was required to win, Captain.
Intriguing. A collection of different clothes and coats. I suppose these belong to your late companion.
Indeed, but do not worry. These might not go to waste. They change size to fit the wearer. If you require repairs to your outfit, I can attempt to fix them. Although, I admit my tailoring skills are not yet on the same level as my surgery, pilot, and hacking skills.
Sleep. Never done that. But this bed does look soft. No, there are more important matters to attend to.
This, Captain, is where we can store any potential prisoners or hostages.
But how? Those walls do not look sturdy at all. They look like strange glass. How can they keep something locked up?
The walls use almost the same shield the ship has in the front, so I doubt anyone could break it.
But what about creatures like Faunus? I doubt your shields can resist a mage's spells.
Well, after your encounter with Fannius, I decided to upgrade. However, as I have no expertise in any magecraft or the like, I cannot guarantee its effectiveness.
I don't understand exactly what that is or what it does, but I have a feeling I shouldn't touch it.
Yes, Captain?
I have been wondering, this Cassiopeia, who was he?
I don't understand the question, Captain. What relevance does the past have?
These must be these gun things I've heard so much about. Never used one myself, but it can't be that hard.
Captain, I recommend saving shooting practice for later.
Fair enough. I already have a perfectly good ranged attack. Oh, I have been wishing to see some of the mortals' dispensers of song.
Song? No, Captain. That radio only plays military marches. I was originally built to serve the military, and hence I have memorized all military marches available to me. And personally, marches have more of a morale boost than music with vocals, which I can't stand anyway.
Core, while I rest, I order you. Tell me more about what we next need to acquire.
According to the information we have gathered from the I.D.E.T.A, it is the thing that will transfer unlimited energy from the black hole.
So, the thing that will make me regain my full power?
Yes, Captain. Although once we land, could you see if we can acquire 2 I.D.E.T.As? I'd like to research it.
Core, if the rest of the competitors are on the same level of magical creature as Faunus, then won't it make us fall behind, as it will take us time to acquire one just from one?
And with that, all data on the contestants are collected. Now, to plan out the foes we would contend with so we don't repeat that Fannius fiasco. I don't believe we will need to worry about that. Now, how will we retain the second I.D.E.T.A? My proposal. Trade.
Core, I doubt we have anything other than those gun things in the armory to trade.
Captain, let me correct you. We have the previous round's keys, or rather what others will believe to be our key. You see, once I retrieved you before during our escapade at the station, I took the key from you. And with some tricks done by me, I copied over the key's actual data to the ship and then created a sort of reverse key. The reverse key will, instead of letting the target pass the defense grid of Viseretio, it will focus all of its firepower. I believe you can imagine the result, Captain.
I Can imagine. Now I'll go meditate. Wake me once we are in position.
Captain, we have arrived at Calisse. I'll hold a short debriefing of the environment of this celestial body in the control room.
Core, I permit you to start your briefing.
Thank you, Captain. Now I have located a suitable location to land. This planet may be mostly uninhabitable, above ground that is, or rather above the ice.
Ice! Did I not make myself clear when I gave the order of no more cold places?
Quite. Hence I present you with this. May I present Kurtz Institute's Glacial's Traveller's outfit, or the prototype of it at least. For the duration of 1 hour, this outfit creates enough heat for you to not worry about the freezing temperature of the world.
And I am supposed to walk around looking for the I.D.E.T.A?
No, Captain. You'll be taking the hoverbike. That is all. Now, I believe I can assist in different ways from the ship than when we were on the station. I'll be flying close by with the ship in a state where it can't be seen. So once you need help, just give me the order, Captain.
This really is just like riding one of those horse things, but so much faster. I bet I could have raced Cuckoo on this. I sense... Is that a temple made of ice ahead? I get a strange feeling. It isn't just the ice, but this place feels wrong. Better investigate. This could be where one of those I.D.E.T.A things are. Core, I order you. Tell me as much as you can about this temple.
Captain, give me more time. The ship's scans seem to be interfered with. Might the enormous amount of electricity in the air. I advise.
I'll go in. You told me I have limited time of warmth, so I cannot stand around.
Let's hope it goes smoother than it did at the station.
At least we don't need to pretend to be mechanics this time.
What kind of temple is this? And to which god is it for? It is built like a temple of my people, but this can't be a temple to I.D.E.T.A. I can sense it. I order you, whoever it is that is approaching, stop and tell me this. Who are you and what are your intentions?
Oh, my youngest, a simple priest, and I have come here to tell you about the Lord and Saviour with my friend here.
Now who might you be?
I am Hurican, god of...
God, the only god I know of has buggered off or seems to be asleep, so I'll cast some doubt in that statement of yours.
Why is it that I always get interrupted when I introduce myself? And I'll have you know that I am divine.
Well, seems we're stuck here, so we might as well introduce ourselves. This priest here is Gare.
God, something, nice to meet you, I guess. Amen.
And you can call me Brian.
Then, mortals, I command you to...
Command us. I won't be commanded around by another god, even if you are a god, that is.
Oh, is that so? I am a god. Would a normal mortal be like this? Is this evidence enough for you, priest? Can't you see I am divine? Now, mortal, what are you going to do about it?
Oh, I have been waiting to do this for so long. Although this isn't the right god, but close enough.
Priest, you and I need to have a discussion. Isn't this room smaller than before?
I mean, now that you mention it, it seems the walls are getting closer.
First I get blasted into space, then I must be on a planet that will freeze me without this cloak, and now this. Mortals, please help me find a way out.
How are we supposed to do that?
A way down. If this is built like the temples that were built to us gods in my world, then there should be a way down.
Well, I guess I could try this.
That... I did expect that.
Hey look, it's those things the host told us to get. And now there's 2 of them, so there's no need to fight for them.
Before we decide, don't you think this cavern is a bit... strange?
For once I agree with the good. Maybe we should investigate the creepy cave first.
Mortals, I'd like you two to stay here, where it looks safer. I'd rather not more mortals get hurt by ideas of gods.
What was that now?
I think we should let him go ahead.
Core, I'm now underground and I found what I can presume to be some mortals trapped in ice.
Well, Captain, coincidentally, I finally managed to get the scans to work. Seems this cabin you're inside is emitting some message on repeat. And thanks to me using the code from the key station to try and translate it, I think I have a result.
Core, tell me what you found.
It says something in the lines of, "Abandon all hope. Beware the frozen planet's wrath." Unnecessarily cryptic, but I believe it has something to do with the second discovery I made. The cavern is right above a cryovolcano.
A cryovolcano? What is that?
Simple. Think a normal volcano, but instead of lava, it spews loose liquid nitrogen. So think super cold lava. And this one seems like a class 9, which means very powerful, ready to erupt. Not even your cloak can take such cold, so unless you want to become the next ice sculpture here, I recommend you get those I.D.E.T.As.
But the mortals...
What about them? You are a god, aren't you? Shouldn't your life be more valuable than 2 of much less importance? Any other conclusion would not be logical.
I... Mortals, flee! Disaster looms! I have a plan.
Huh?
Like I'll trust a god.
I do not care if you doubt me. I not forgive myself to at least not save mortals. It is as a god should do. You, priest, grab the machines. And you, dragon farmer, you can fly, can't you?
Well, I mean, yeah, I got wings for a reason.
Good. Now I want you to carry us. The priest and I can hold on to my staff, and you can lift it. Don't worry, I won't make it immovable.
Wait, you can make it immovable?
Silence, mortal, that is not the point. Priest, it might not have been much, but I hope this can at least give us gods a second chance. Not all of us are evil, and well, even we have limits. Now, I hope I don't ask too much of you, priest, but can I get one of the power machines?
Do it. He did save us after all, or at least he warned us.
Bloody fine, here you go.
Core, I am ready to be picked up. Sadly, one of the machines was destroyed in a fight as I was escaping.
Such a shame. Guess it can't be helped. Well, we might not have the desired result, but I have backup plans for this reason. Good thing I got us a trade partner while you were down there, though, if it is all right with you, Captain, I'll conduct the trade mission. This setback will only cause us a slight delay in our plans.